Hello, Taurus, and welcome to your new moon in Sagittarius reading. Take what resonates, release what doesn't. Let's see what energies want to come out for you for this new moon happening now. Happening now. So let's see what is going on for the sign of Taurus. Please check your rising sign. That will be a more accurate reading. Uh, you could check your rising, your sun, your moon, even Venus, Mercury. Those will all add additional information to your reading. First card that shows up is express your emotions. So I feel like there's something someone needs to get off their chest during this new moon in Sagittarius. Let's see what other. This is talking about expressing your emotions, how you feel about a situation, or what feelings are maybe being suppressed is how I'm feeling. We got two cards that show up together. Welcome change and move forward. So I feel like there is something somebody needs to express, and I do feel like it is in regards to a change. Somebody is wanting a change, welcoming a change, wanting to move forward. Take the faithful way, take the higher road. I feel like they're wanting to come out of some turbulent emotional experience or situation. They want to head towards calmer waters, more peaceful experiences and situations, connections, relationships, whatever it is. You'll know what that is. Love unites. Yeah, I kind of feel like this is in regards to relationships. I feel like somebody wants to express how they feel about a situation and bring forth a change. They want to move forward towards something more nurturing, more nourishing, more loving, more uh, compatible. I don't know why I was feeling combative, but compatible was the word I was trying to say. Next, bottom of the deck is the boundless potential. And when I see this card, each and every time I see this card, I see someone harnessing their energy. I feel somebody who's really in touch and in tune with what they want to manifest into their physical reality. And I feel like the opportunity with this new moon, it's always an opportunity, but I feel more so with this new moon because it is showing up that they have the opportunity to harness this energy to manifest in what they do desire. But it does require some sort of speaking up, speaking out, and bringing forth a change. Next card that shows up is don't give up. So this doesn't surprise me. I think the placement kind of does surprise me a little bit because I don't know. I almost feel like somebody being trying to talk out of a situation, talked yeah, I just feel talked out of a situation. Like if somebody expresses themselves, so be mindful if you're watching this. I will say, show you this, rejoice in love at the bottom of the deck. We see the unite, love unites right there. So I kind of get this vibe of somebody wanting to bring forth a change. I feel like they want to bring stability and security into their emotional realm when it comes to relationships. It doesn't have to be an intimate relationship. It can be family dynamics. It can be coworkers. It can be friends, whatever it is, but I feel like there is something that someone is trying to get off their chest, express. I feel like they are trying to manifest a change. They want to move forward. They want to bring peace, balance, and harmony in the relationships that they're in, or connect with relationships that are in alignment with peace, balance, and harmony. And I do feel when someone expresses themselves, so this could give you a heads up on that, where someone may try to talk you out of it, right? They kind of want you to give up, maybe make life harder, or, be miserable to you so that you just concede, give up. This is saying don't give up. What you want is wants you. Rejoice in love. This is about bringing it together, but you have to be able to stand up, right? Stand in your power, defend and protect the vision, the desire, the wish that you want, and not allow yourself to be manipulated, coerced, or something out of it. Attend to your spiritual needs is the next energy that shows up. So I can definitely see some cleansing in this. I absolutely can. So I would recommend burning a white candle. When you light that candle, set your intention to cleanse your energy, purify your energy. You can always get gemstones. You always see I have plenty of clear quartz around here all over the place because clear quartz is a cleansing and clearing energy. Sodalite is as well. So you could use, tools like that to help you. Sage, smudge, you always see plenty of that around here. Well, you only see it on this stand, but it is all around here. Like if I went left or right, I can grab Palo Santos and more additional. So yeah, I feel like somebody has to cleanse and clear out their energy, possibly I would definitely say before this comes together. Like they got to clear out that old energy. They got to go through that healing. They got to go through that, um, you know, challenging time. Like I said, I kind of feel somebody trying to be coerced out of moving forward or moving on or something like that, and try to, like, I get that. I can feel that energy. But I feel someone is set. I feel like they want peace. They want stability. They want security. I do feel like it's in their emotional realm. I want some, get that vibe where, people could say they love you until they're blue in the face, but do you feel it, right? Like, do you feel it? And I'm kind of feeling whoever this reading is for, they don't feel the love. They don't. They feel maybe like they're a convenience, or, I don't know, but it doesn't give me the vibe of they know with unwavering doubt and certainty that they don't feel the love. They don't feel the genuine generosity of love, companionship, nurturing, something like that. I do feel this is relationship. Don't ask me why, I do. So the next two cards that came out are both major arcana cards, so I do feel like this is a major life-changing portal experience, time, cycle, whatever it is for you. You'll know where you are on your path and on your journey. Each and every person is different. I feel like the patience card talks about angelic presence and guidance. It also talks about peace, balance, and harmony. And then I see the chariot card here, which talks about moving forward. And we did see the move forward right there. I see moving forward with this white horse. You could see this moving forward to a fresh start, a new beginning, something very new. And then you see this other horse, which is kind of looking off to the side. And I kind of feel like it's being distracted and trying to pull the rider's attention off, just like I kind of feel that's don't give up, right? It's trying to, like, it gives me that energy of somebody trying to coerce or talk somebody out of doing something that they want to do, talking somebody, oh, don't do that, it's going to get better, yada yada yada, all that same repetitive, you know I feel false promises. I don't know, that's just how I feel, or the energy that I'm feeling right now. So be mindful, like when you're heading forward, that you're not being distracted, pulled off course, caught back up into a repetitive cycle that has not been healthy, or, loving, nurturing, whatever this is. So let's see this welcome change. Give us some energy. And again, take what resonates, release what doesn't, put yourself where you fit. When I read, I'm assuming I'm reading. It's just an assumption. It's not fact. But my assumption is that I'm reading for people who are out here trying to better themselves, better their lives, better the world in general, not people who are doing things like if you were a Taurus that was trying to talk somebody out of moving forward and towards something more in alignment, like that sort of thing. So my intention when I read is that I'm reading for someone who is trying to, be the better person, or not so much be the better person, but do the right thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're not trying to hurt anybody. They're just trying to live their best life and live it to the fullest. It's just giving me that vibe. But anyhow, let's keep moving forward. Give us some more clarity on this welcome change. Give us some more clarity on this welcome change. What is this welcome change? Because there is a welcome change. Wow. Again, I feel like this is about a relationship. Ace of Water, a new beginning in love, a new beginning in a connection, a relationship. This is very challenging for someone. I feel like even for the person I'm reading for, I feel like it was a challenge for you. Maybe you were in a situation and it was a challenge to get out of that situation. Justice card is on the bottom of the deck with the devil to the seven of air. I mean, let me just say this right now. There's been an injustice, that there's been a lot of challenge, emotional neglect, challenge, loss, sadness, disappointments, that sort of thing, because someone has been connected to a toxic situation, a situation that was very secretive, sneaky, deceptive, that sort of energy. Somebody wants better than that, and I do not blame them. And so I feel, right, like, I mean, I think anyone out here, you can leave me a comment, let me know, would love to support people to get into healthier connections and situations, because not only does it make a difference for the people involved, but it makes a difference in the world as a whole, right? Miserable people are, misery loves company, and they want to make everybody else's life as miserable as they are, and we don't want anybody there. We want people in alignment with the higher vibration, so everybody can enjoy that peace, that, happiness, that joy, that success, whatever it is. Six of Fire talks about victory and success. Somebody wants to move forward towards a new connection, in a new connection that brings forth, I feel, victory and success. I feel like they want to achieve something. And what I feel like they're looking to achieve is reciprocating love, like a partner who, has their back and they have theirs. I feel like they want a connection that is solid, that is true, that will stand the test of time, that they don't need to be told 1,000 times in 10 minutes that they are loved. They can feel it with every action of their partner, man or woman, right? Next card that comes up is the Ace of Fire. We see two aces out here. I feel someone's going towards a new connection, a new beginning. They're passionate about it. They're excited about it. They're very optimistic and having so much faith in the future. I'm feeling back right there. Don't give up. Keep moving forward. You deserve to get what you want. But right now, I feel somebody is blocked, or they're, and it could be because they haven't expressed themselves. It could be because they haven't had a conversation or spoke about this. Maybe they have a fear of breaking someone's heart, or their heart being broken, with the Three of Swords there. But I kind of feel whoever I'm talking to, this, it almost gives me that vibe of someone's had their heart broke too many times. You know what I'm saying? And it's not that they've given up on love, but they're not going to continuously allow their heart to be broken from the same energy, right? If somebody continuously, repetitively, in a cycle, keeps breaking your heart, letting you down, disappointing you, leaving you emotionally unfulfilled. I mean, how many times you want to go around and around with that energy? That energy, by being connected to it, is blocking. It's stopping the growth, the expansion, and what you desire to come in for you. So this is just what I'm seeing. We're going to keep moving. Give me one more card to clarify this. Don't give up. Give me one card to clarify this. Don't give up. Give me one more card to clarify this. Don't give up. Please give me one more card to clarify this. Don't get. There we go. Well, we're going to take two. Look. Third ace. So we got the Ace of Cups, the Ace of Fire, the Ace of Earth. Want me to tell you what ace is missing? I'm sure you guessed. The Ace of Swords, that conversation, that communication. There is the Hermit card there as well. And I feel once this Ace of Swords, this expressing your feelings, expressing your emotions, expressing or having this conversation, it's going to open an entirely new door. I feel like someone has been enlightened. They've been discovering, like they've gone through a discovery of self, and recognizing what they desire, what they want to connect with. And I feel like they've done some evaluating. And I feel like two and two isn't equaling four in a situation. And they know this. And I feel like they're ready to bring forth a change in this situation. But I do feel like there's an external influence that wants to keep them on a merry-go-round. That's just how I'm feeling. Do I think they're going to be successful? They possibly could be. Who I'm reading for, I doubt it. This is the Seven of Fire. This is talking about somebody standing their ground. This is talking about somebody getting to the top of that mountain. They're overcoming the obstacles, the challenges, the burdens, the hardships, the difficult stuff that somebody tries to put them through in order to move on, and they're going to move on. That's how I'm feeling this. Let's grab another energy. Let's look at what this um, pay attention to your spiritual needs is about. I do feel like it's about cleansing your mind, body, your spirit, your soul. I feel like this is really about cleansing. Take a salt bath, get some Epsom salt, throw it in the tub, get in there, cleanse this energy in any which way. I feel once this communication, this conversation, this stuff starts taking place and happens, there is going to be somebody being propelled forward quite quickly. It can be part as well from that cleansing of that old energy out of their system and allowing that space to be open for the new things to come in. That's the energy I'm getting. So let's grab one more card to clarify the 10 to your spiritual needs and what's going to be moving fast. Yes, and there, it's not the Ace of Swords, but it's a Page of Air. So it's the Page of Swords, and this would indicate that conversation, the communication that happens in order to achieve this, to receive this. This is somebody coming up. This is somebody rising out of a very challenging time. This is like somebody mending, healing, um, and being reignited, like their passion, their drive, their heart chakra. I feel very strongly their emotions. Like it feels like I feel somebody in the past had been very beaten down by a situation, almost surrendered or um, it feels like surrender to a situation, feeling there was no way out or no way forward, that sort of thing. Spirit is here saying, no, there's a way forward. Don't give up. Keep moving. Speak your truth into existence and allow the universe to come through and bring you towards what you desire. The next card that shows up, this is from the Spirit Junkie. These are motivation and inspirational messages. All that I love is more important to me than all that I fear. And I feel like someone does want that. They want that unconditional love. They want that connection that is like on a soul level where they feel at peace. They feel safe and secure without needing to be told that, or, that they are safe and loved. Like they want that sense of, on a soul level, knowing I'm safe and with this person, right? I kind of got a feeling that they didn't have that before, is how I'm feeling. Next card that, look at, I cannot. I welcome healthy, loving relationships, right? This is exactly what I've been saying through this whole reading. So, yes, but I guess I'll just let the cards do the work for me. That's even better, right? So, yeah, I do feel like this is what someone wants. And I feel like, you know, you should have what you desire. I do believe that, if you're doing it in the right way. If you are going to be a healthy partner, you deserve a healthy partner, right? So, next card that comes up, it's safe to ask for help. People want to support. I do feel like someone's going to need some help and support because I got the feeling there is an external energy that really wants to either, like I said, talk somebody out of it, get into someone's headspace, fill them with false beliefs or, it's going to be better, it's going to change, things are going to be different, but they've probably heard that same thing a million times. I do feel like it's going to be important to surround yourself with people who like without a doubt in your mind, have your back. They love you. They're there to support you. They're here to help you during a challenging time. And I feel like the challenging time is moving away from whatever this toxic situation was or is. The next card, and this fell out, is my greatest experience of freedom comes when I let go of what others think of me. So, for some people, they could have stuck into a situation which wasn't good for them. They knew it wasn't good for them, but they cared what the external world thought. They cared what people thought about the situation. I don't feel like they're tapping into that energy anymore. I don't think they care what other people think. I feel like, what people think is not your business. And I feel like somebody's adopting that motto or that thought process. So let's grab one more card. Yeah, it's this time of day that this camera, I don't know what it is, but it really does act up when, and maybe it's because of the certain way the sun, and it just keeps doing that, going in and out. So you had two cards that came out. I am in sync with the flow of life, and you may not feel like you are in sync right now, but I feel like you are, and I feel like it's by knowing that it's time for change and that you gotta speak something out in order to bring this change into fruition. I do feel someone's going to do just that. The next card says, my productivity stems from inspiration. When I focus on what brings me joy, my tasks become effortless. And that is a beautiful energy. We all know we manifest when we are at our highest, vibrational frequency, when we're happy, when we're in love, when we're filled with joy, appreciation, gratitude, that sort of thing. And I feel like somebody's recognizing where something isn't happening. And it's probably they're not able to manifest or bring into fruition something because they still got this tethering to a connection that stresses them out, brings them down, makes them feel bad, just constantly pulls them back into the lower vibration. And the final card for your reading today says, I release my need to be right. I am defenseless and at peace, right? So again, I kind of feel like that falls right into line where somebody could be tried to be talked out of a situation, right? I release my need to be right. Maybe someone's trying to, play that kind of card is how I'm feeling. And you could say, well, I may be wrong, right? I don't need to be right. I just know that my vibe is aligning with this. Some people don't understand that. My spirit tells me not to do that, right? My spirit tells me to go this way. And people look at you like you got three heads, right? So, you can't really take that to heart when, it's from a different human. It's from someone with a different experience, a different mindset, a different soul print, soul blueprint, whatever it is. So just be mindful of that, Taurus. I hope this message serves you well. Please don't forget to like, leave a comment, and subscribe to the channel. I do appreciate you. I thank you for being here, and I send you love and light. Have a great day.